AITA for telling my mom to die mad. For my brother Steve, 28, growing up was a nightmare. Steve is autistic and my mom embraced a full-on autism mom role. My brother was not even that bad. He was in all of the advanced classes, knew some crazy history shit and loved coding and building computers. My mom went to these autism mom support groups. She would get these stupid ideas Steve needed to be cured and put him on very harmful meds. So when Steve received his scholarship, Steve ran and never spoke to mom again. He actually cut off most of the family, including my grandma, who was worse than my mom, and she would bully Steve. I remember him as my cool big brother, so he reached out when I turned 18, and we have been close ever since. Steve got married in May. It was a small wedding, and I was the best man. My mom and grandma are clueless about Steve's life. Somehow, I heard about the wedding over Labor Day, since my mom tried to get me to intervene with Steve or his wife to reconnect in case she gets grandbobbies. Steve hates my mother and has CPs from her and grandma's shit during his childhood, so I don't want to trigger him and risk my relationship. I told my mom about it, says it's not going to happen, and Steve would never allow our mom around him, his wife, or future children. My mom asked if she was really that big of a monster and said yes to Steve she was and he will never forgive her. I told mom she needs to view Steve as dead to her. My mom yelled at me saying I could repair the relationship between them if I wanted, but I'm selfish and I wanted Steve all to myself. I told mom the time to be a better mother was when Steve was a child. My mom told me that she views me as dead to her. I told mom she can die mad as far as I care.